At my sister's wedding reception, the waiter asked me, "Is there a doctor at your table?" I nodded and pointed at my Aunt Melissa because she worked at the emergency room downtown. The waiter bent down to my level and said he needed my help with something super important for the bride's special toast. I was only 12, and it made me feel grown up and important being asked to help at my big sister's wedding, so I followed him away from the loud music. We went into the kitchen, and he opened a black velvet case and pulled out this beautiful champagne glass that looked like something out of a fairy tale. "Give this to the bride for her toast. Whatever you do, don't let your aunt see it or get near it." He pressed the glass into my hands and kept glancing at the door like someone might walk in. Someone's counting on this happening exactly right. The timing has to be perfect. He practically shoved the glass at me and hurried toward the exit, muttering something about biggest moment of his life. I walked back into the reception area trying to be careful not to drop the special glass. My mom would kill me if I ruined my sister's perfect day. My Aunt Melissa saw me right away, and her eyes went straight to the champagne glass in my hands, like it was the only thing in the room. "Where did you get that, sweetie?" She used her calm doctor voice, but she was already moving toward me through the crowd. "The waiter said it's for my sister's special toast," I told her while backing away because I didn't want to ruin the surprise. The DJ was turning down the music and announcing that everyone should grab their drinks because the bride and groom were about to make their toast. "Let me see that glass for just a second," Melissa said, but I shook my head. "No, the waiter said you can't touch it because it's supposed to be a surprise. I don't want to mess it up." She grabbed my shoulder and pulled me behind the gift table, turning on her phone flashlight to look at the rim of the glass. There was something sparkly on the rim that looked like crushed glass or crystal that shouldn't be there. When Melissa saw it, her face looked like she'd seen a dead body, and she yanked the glass away from me so fast that some of the champagne spilled on the floor. She held the glass up to the light, and I could see that the crystals weren't dissolving like sugar would. My sister's new husband started walking toward us with an angry look on his face that I'd never seen before, and his hands were balled up into fists. "What is taking so long with my wife's champagne?" he asked, but his voice sounded different than usual, like he was trying not to yell. Melissa was digging through her purse, pulling out all kinds of medical stuff she always carried because she said emergencies happened when you least expected them. "We're just making sure it is perfect for her special moment," Melissa said, while trying to block his view of what she was doing. "Well, hurry up. Everyone's waiting and she needs her drink right now for the toast," he said. I noticed he kept looking at the exit door like he had somewhere important to be. Melissa pulled out a white paper strip and told me it would show us if the glass was clean enough for such a special toast. She touched the strip to the sparkly stuff on the glass, and we both watched it turn from white to black in about 1 second, like someone had dipped it in ink. "Nobody drink anything!" she screamed louder than I'd ever heard her scream while pulling out her phone. "Someone tried to poison the bride!" My sister's husband tried to run toward the exit, but his brother grabbed him and wrestled him to the ground. "What did you do?" his brother kept yelling while pinning him to the ground. The groom tried to get away, but his brother punched him in the stomach. "Tell everyone what you did or I'll beat it out of you." The groom was gasping for air and crying, but wouldn't say anything, so his brother hit him again. I didn't understand what was happening and asked, "Why would only one put that stuff on my sister's glass?" The groom started crying and screaming, Okay, I took out a life insurance policy on her for $3 million after our second date." Everyone in the room gasped, and my sister fell down on the floor in her white dress that cost more than our car. "You were going to kill me for money?" she sobbed from the floor. "I've been lying about having a job for 2 years and I'm about to lose everything." The police came super fast and arrested him for attempted murder.